The name Barrett is synonymous with big guns. And at number 2 in our countdown of ultimate sniper rifles is the M107, a lightweight street fighter with a knockout punch.
In 1982, Ronnie Barrett designed the first rifle to allow a .50 caliber round to be fired by an individual safely.
His inspiration came from the Browning machine gun, the heavy metal cannon with supreme stopping power.
The standard .50 caliber machine gun, which weighs over 84 pounds and has a 40-pound tripod, is not man-portable. So I told myself, I'll just go out and make one myself.
His solution was the M82, which quickly went into service with the U.S. military.
Now, to be able to take that .50 caliber Browning cartridge and put it in a shoulder fireable rifle and put it up against your shoulder, it's devastating.
Today, semi-automatic high-caliber rifles are not unique, but this was the first weapon system to put the .50 cal round in a semi-automatic rifle that could be operated by a single soldier.
To be able to set up on high positions from mountains in Afghanistan, and to be able to work at distances that previously before you would have to send people out to get to them. Now they can just stay put and put a few rounds out, watching border areas, watching roads, doing counter sniping, things like that. It opened up an all new field for us.
Against moving targets, the M107 has incredible stopping power. The U.S. Coast Guard and Homeland Security actually use it to stop vehicles.
The M107 rifle is very good at engaging moving targets because of the semi-automatic fire. So if you have a moving vehicle, something like that, you can just hammer down on it as often as you want it.
Ronnie Barrett believes in the design philosophy that form follows function.
There's a certain amount of sex appeal to a weapon. So the M107 looks good. It looks good, and it is good.
And the latest version of this weapon, the M107A1, is better than ever.
The 107A1 is about 5 pounds lighter, and for someone who's got to carry one of these things through Afghanistan, or somebody who has to ship a plane load of them overseas, 5 pounds per gun is a substantial reduction per unit.
Gone is the distinctive arrowhead muzzle brake. In its place is a more traditional cylindrical design to accommodate a suppressor.
Normally, to use a suppressor on a 107, modifications would need to be made to the bolt, and the muzzle brake would have to be removed. Whereas with the 107A1, the gun is designed out of the box to be used with a suppressor.
But when it comes to stopping power, the Barrett M107A1 still does the business.
There's virtually nothing that the .50 caliber is not going to be able to handle on the modern battlefield.
The M107 with its 10-round magazine has 130,000 pounds of muzzle energy in that one magazine. You can put that on the targets out to 2,000 meters with pinpoint accuracy.
There's really nothing else in the inventory or on the horizon right now that can fill the niche that it does.
And when the enemy is faced with such incredible firepower, they have to think twice.
Unbelievable, unconceivable power is now in the hands of that individual soldier, and that's what makes it an ultimate weapon.
A lightweight, man-portable .50 caliber weapon that can reach out to nearly 1.5 miles. But it's still only the runner-up in our list of ultimate sniper rifles. In top place, meet the CheyTac M200 Intervention. It's not just a rifle, it's a complete weapon system.
It's essentially the next step beyond the .50 BMG for snipers. You have something that is going to recoil less than a .50 caliber and yet be able to reach out further than a .50 caliber.
A lightweight rifle, a revolutionary round, and a portable computer combine to produce our ultimate sniper system.
Target center sector designated TRP-4.
Chris Kinney and Dave Durham are a sniping team that knows how to get results from the CheyTac system.
Hit center right edge.
Semi-automatic sniper weapons, like the Barrett M107, can use bracketing to ensure that at least one shot hits the target. But if you need to hit your target first time with one cold-bore shot, the ShyTac M200 intervention system plus the .408 round make a deadly partnership.
Hit right edge, hold left edge.
The ShyTac is really accurate, and it's really accurate out to a really long distance.
Out past 1,000 yards, it can punch through an engine block, barricades, steel doors. 500 yards, we can punch through cinder block. It has incredible power down range and very accurate.
In fact, the ShyTac holds the world record for accuracy, putting 3 rounds into a torso-sized target at 2,321 yards.
Incredible.
For the sniper, it's all about precision and stealth. ShyTac achieves this through the application of science.
56.5.
Every time you do a calculation and a solution for a long-range shot, you will put that round exactly where you want it to be.
A small ballistic computer takes the guesswork out of sniping.
They don't have to think twice about it. The machine will automatically do the work for him.
So when the sniper has to make adjustments, and he has to make those adjustments accurately, it really helps if he has an electronic device like that ballistic computer to help him do it.
Distance, the bearing, the wind speed, the barometric pressure, the ammo temperature, the air temperature, the latitude, take all that into effect to make that one shot count, because you never know what that one shot might save one life, might save 1,000 lives by taking out that intended target.
The computer holds ballistic data for all U.S. and NATO cartridges, from 5.56 to 50 cal. But it's the ShyTac's own .408 round that gives their system the edge.
I believe the most impressive feat of engineering has been the design of the projectile itself.
There's some faster rounds out there than the .408, but they're not as accurate.
The .408 round in Army testing showed that it carried more kinetic energy at great distances than the .50 caliber.
There are a lot of manufacturers that create guns, excellent systems, excellent shooting systems, but our bullets fly. So an individual soldier can carry one of these and carry twice as much ammunition as he could perhaps with a .50.
That matters a lot to the guy in the field. Less weight, more bullets. It might take you a week to get into position to take the one shot. The biggest challenge is not getting caught.
And that's why you need to be stealthy.
You can shoot it in a situation where you will not give a signature of direction as to where that bullet is coming from.
I mean, if you sit back at over 1,000, 1,500 yards, suppressed with a .408, nobody's going to know where that's coming from.
It's lightweight and portable. It puts a bullet on the target from over 1.5 miles away, and it does it with a single shot. That's why we put the ShyTac M200 at #1.
In my opinion, my humble opinion, the best weapon system out there for sniping.
It's a complete system. It's not just the gun, it's not just the scope, it's not just the bullet. Everything has been tuned, works together as a complete unit.
In our humble opinion, the ShyTac M200 is the ultimate sniper system. But you may have other ideas. Time to have your say. Go online now and tell us which weapon you think should have the top spot